Good morning, everybody. This is a general life yet a sales video. This is a little bit about just some sales stuff. This is also just about things that you should be doing in regular life. So the big thing we talked about is actually we talked about it yesterday, and it's something I've talked about a lot in our business. Is um, you know you have two ears and one mouth for a reason, guys. You're supposed to ask a really good question and just listen. It's often better to be a good listener than it is to be a good speaker. So um, I'll hit it straight off the bat. So uh, the greatest sale I have ever closed, and I continue to close every single day, is convincing my wife that I am the right one for her. I totally outkick my coverage. She's way better than I deserve. Yet I am grateful that I have her in my life. And I tell you, when I met her, one of the biggest things for me, because I'm not the greatest looking guy in the world. One of the things for me was I was able to just ask questions and listen and ask questions and listen, and by doing that, people automatically become a little more engaged and intrigued and interested in who you are because you're interested in who they are. It's just a natural thing when you become a better listener. So it's not just in personal life, it's in sales life, it's in everything. And I as much as you practice on scripts and all those things, you script practice, role play, practice asking questions and things like that. Those are very important things. What is even more important is practicing being a great listener. Like, slow down, like really listen with intent. Most of us listen because we want to catch a tidbit so we can fire away at the next thing to say to you, so we can sell you on some crap that really doesn't matter. If you slow down and you listen to someone, and I talk about this a lot, that person, if you're listening properly and you're asking the right question, they will walk you down the path that you need to go to absolutely have the best conversation with them. Yet too many of us walk down our own path, or they're trying to walk down a path and we're trying to pave another path, and it just doesn't seem to add up. And you don't build the rapport, you don't build the relationship, you don't get the what we call true motivation. So if you don't ask the best questions and you don't listen, you're going to be stuck most of the time at what we call a surface motivation, which is basic stuff. Basic motivation stuff is how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how many square footage. That's a little bit empty. Yes, it's facts and data that you need. Yet the true motivation on a human being, I'll walk you down a conversation I've had before that really helped me understand this. Was I began to dig into a client, like asking questions like, okay, so you said you want a four-bedroom house. You said you want in this neighborhood. What's so important about that neighborhood? Well, honestly, that neighborhood has, plenty of four and even five-bedroom houses. That neighborhood is zoned to this particular school. And then I ask, why? What's so important to that about that particular school? Well, it's got a really good special needs program. My ears perk up like, okay, what does that mean? Talk to me about that. What is so important about a special needs program for you and your family? And I had a client, and they said, he goes, there's a good chance my sister is going to be getting a divorce, and my nephew is going to come live with us with his mom, my sister, and I need him to have the best special needs program because he's a special needs kid. And it was like, bingo, that's the true motivation. That's why we were making this move. That's why he wants to be in that neighborhood. That's why he wants a four or five bedroom house. That's why he wants to be zoned to this school. Yet, if you do not ask the right questions and shut up and listen with intent, like truly listen, you may not get to that true motivation. And then you're just having surface conversations. You're having surface relationships, which, in essence, it doesn't get you where you want to go. Plus, it's just empty. It's just it's not nearly as good a feeling as when you really get to know someone and you are truly working in the direction that is best for them and their family, to their true motivation, not just their surface motivation. So, guys, don't concentrate on dominating the conversation with your question, with your speaking, your talking, like just spitting at people and telling them all the reasons why you're great. Focus more on controlling the conversation, and you control the conversation when you ask good questions and you let them speak in the direction that they want to go in. Like, the best questions will help you guide them in that direction, but just listen. So that's kind of my sales thing for the week, for the day. I hope it helps someone. We'll cover more on this topic later. Watch this video and understand what it can do for you. So Be quiet. Be quiet. Listen with intent. Like really hear what they are saying. And I promise you it'll change the game for you guys. Talk to y'all later.